What's up YouTube? This is Damien J. This is the Morning Drive. Today I will be reviewing the Nike Metcon Free X2. There she is, beautiful shoe. My first impressions, I am a huge fan of the Nike Metcon Free X. I have one of them right here, as you can see in my lap. Needless to say, pretty excited when I saw these. They run for the same amount retail as they did when they first came out. And I'll just dive right into it, tell you what I like and don't like about the shoe. I have 3 pairs of the other one. That being said, I will not buy another pair of these. I've been wearing this for the last week. I've been wearing it every single day. Misfits training, we've done some running, 40-minute run, things of that nature, heavy lifts, 1-rep maxes, all the stuff that you expect to do in the gym in a shoe. And I have a pretty good idea of how this guy handles. Starting it off, I'd like to say that I wear a size 11. I have a narrow foot. So the toe box on the Free X1 is a lot bigger. It's a little bit more narrow, so it fits more like a traditional Metcon, that it has just enough room in the toe box if you have a narrow foot. It is a little bit heavier than the original. The original weighed 11.2 ounces. This one weighs 12.2. I can tell you that on runs, doesn't make a difference. This is still a very comfortable shoe. I ran 40 minutes. It was almost 4.5 miles, and they felt great the entire time. I didn't have any problems. So that's the same with the shoe. Unfortunately, what's different are a couple of things, especially with the laces. As you can see, they've moved this TPU down a little bit. And because of that, when you wear the shoe, that plastic does make a squeak, unfortunately. So the squeak is back in this particular shoe. The next thing I'd like to point out is that it has 3 points to lace at. I thought that would make a huge difference. It actually doesn't. It feels just fine. The problem with it is, though, is that there's nowhere to really tuck the laces. As with before, on the old Metcon, you could tuck the laces right into the TPU and that would be fine. So if you're doing double unders and you like to tuck your laces in, there's really nowhere to do that on the Free X2. You're kind of limited to kind of trying to shove it back into the actual entry point of the shoe, and it just doesn't work very well. So unfortunately, that's one of the problems. What I can say is a good thing, though, is they have changed the material of the lace. Now, I guarantee you're wondering, why would I even bring that up? Well, my girlfriend has this problem, and I have this problem with the original Metcon sometimes too, is that it seems like whatever this material is made out of, no matter how hard you try, she double laces, it comes apart. A lot of times you'll be running or just even walking around and the laces will come apart. So I find myself stopping on long runs and having to relace them. To me, it's not a big issue if I tuck it in to the TPU, but I don't always remember, and sometimes that's what I need for me to remember, is to have the shoelace itself just come apart. With the Metcon Free X2, what I found is that the laces are actually made of a better material, so you don't get that as much. You don't get it unlacing. Matter of fact, not a single time. I will attach a video of me doing double unders. I like to have my double unders a little bit wider because I can't get my elbows in. I have a longer rope. My longer rope actually keeps me from touching the sides. So if you're somebody who can keep their elbows in as they're doing double unders, I would suggest trying these, because these do flop around quite a bit. You may have to double lace them. You may have to tuck them in to the front itself to get these out of the way if you're one of those people where the rope actually touches the sides. So what is this shoe good for? Just like the Metcon Free X, the first one, it's good for everything inside of the gym. If you're going to be doing ollie lifts and you're going to be doing for 1-rep maxes and ollie lifts, I would suggest getting lifters. But as far as like a regular box workout where you got to be fast, you got to be quick, you're moving through these movements, it's still a great shoe. Yes, there's still a little bit of a bounce in that heel, but they have remedied it a bit because they've made a little bit more cushion inside this heel. So it actually fits a lot better in the heel, but that main problem, once again, is just that squeak. It'll just drive you crazy. So I'll attach a video of that also. Is it worth it? Is it worth the price of buying this shoe? At $120, I have to say no. I was hoping for an upgrade. I was hoping for the next big thing. Nike has this tendency to take designs, build off of them and keep making them better. In this case, this is one of those rare instances where they did not. Unfortunately, when they move this TPU down, that squeak just gets to be too much, and not having a place to put these laces may make it a big no for everybody else. I have 3 pairs of the Nike Free X. You can get those for as low as $70 right now. Like if you go to Rogue Fitness right now, I think they still have the blue ones in every size. It's a really nice color. I own 3 pair. I would suggest getting those. That is bar none the best price you're going to get. At $120 for this shoe and for the colors that it comes in, it's not really worth it. Once again, if you're a shoe collector and you just love all CrossFit shoes and you have to have a pair of each one, you're gonna buy this shoe anyway. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna be like me, you're gonna go out and get it. Is it something that you're gonna run to every single time? I would say no. I just don't think that this shoe is that much better than the Free X to pick it over it. It's nice, it's a conversation starter in the gym. You know, if you're the person who needs to have a brand new pair of shoes so somebody comes up and talks to you to break the ice and that makes your anxiety a little bit better, by all means go out and get them. If you're a collector, by all means go out and get them. But if you're looking for a bargain or you're just looking for a solid shoe that I think that you're gonna enjoy, I would just go with the Metcon Free X. It's still the best shoe of 2018 in my opinion. Carrying over, it's already 5 months into 2019, and I gotta say it's the best shoe they made. I hope that in the future, if Nike makes a 3rd version of this, they kind of bring that TPU back up. Some of these things are great. Like I really like the logo being up here on the front. I really like how this is split up. I like the 3-hole design as far as lacing these up. All of these things are great things, but I feel as though they just didn't nail it with this shoe. They went backwards instead of forwards, and that's the unfortunate part. Do you want to run out and grab this shoe? Up to you. Is it an upgrade? By all means, no. Go out and get yourself the Nike Free X. Hey, if you got any questions or comments, please drop it in the comments below. If there's something that I missed, if there's something specific you want to know about the shoe, let me know. I'll try to answer that question. Please follow me on themorningdrive.co. All these reviews are written out so you can read them. They will have links to previous reviews, so check out my review on the Free X because it's a great shoe. Anyway, that's all I got. As always, you can follow me on the snaps, the tweets, and the grams. That's @DamianJ, DAMIANJAY, because I love you guys, and that's all I got. Thanks for riding with me, guys.